Now let's go further and see a small program segment over here. It's not a complete program, there is no logic as such inside it. It is just few commands to understand. We'll start with normal hash include command, then main. Then here we have defined one pointer fp. You can see it's a pointer because there's a star behind it, and it's a pointer of type file. Now what is that file is? It's not a built-in type, it's a type defined by C. It is present in stdio.h. You need not really handle it, you need not really know about it, what exactly it is, but it's a built-in structure of C, and we are making a pointer for that. Now we have to just know we need a file pointer to handle a file. Now this file pointer is actually called as file handle variable. Next step will be you have to open a file. The syntax will be fopen, file name and mode. Here I mentioned open a.txt file for read mode. R stands for read mode and the file name is a.txt. Now what this function will do is it will open a.txt from a storage device into computer's memory, and if that file is open in memory, then the pointer for that file, that is reference for that file, is stored into fp, and fp refers to the file. Now once the file is opened, to perform any kind of operation with the file, we need to use this variable now. Reading a file, use fp. Writing a file, use fp. Closing a file also, we need to use that fp variable, which is called as file handle variable. Okay, once the file is opened, we can perform some operations on the file. It can be reading or writing. Let's say we have done some operations on the file, and then we need to close the file. For closing a file, you have to write fclose in bracket the file handle, that is in this case fp. Now let's see in bit detail how fopen and fclose work. Fopen function opens the given file into given mode and returns a pointer into fp. So there will be some memory address written into fp, and using that we can handle the file. The actual technical definition of fopen is the function attempts to open the given file in a given mode, and if it is successful, it returns a pointer into fp. If it is not successful, it returns null as a pointer to indicate file was not opened. So if fp value is null, we cannot further process the file, that is all the operations will fail, even fclose also not required. Now if the file is opened successfully, it will have some pointer inside it, and using that we can handle the file operations. Now same way about fclose. When we write fclose function, it first saves the contents into disk and then closes the file. For example, let's say we had opened the a.txt file into computer's memory. To handle it, we'll use fp. We have done some changes in the file, and when these changes are done by my program, we need to close the file. When the file is closed, first these file contents are transferred into the disk and the modified file is saved into disk, and then this file is removed from memory, that is the file is closed, and fp doesn't refer to any file further. Now once the file is closed, we can go forward and do some processing with some other variables also. It may not be always the last line of a program. So fopen is used to open a given file in a given mode. It returns a pointer called as file handle, using which you can handle the file. And fclose is used to close the file once the task of the file is done. Thank you.